Australia's Great Depression and Unemployment in the 1930s by Richie and Will. In this picture, two men are trying to get jobs by advertising on signs hung on their bodies.
After the crash, unemployment in Australia more than doubled to 21% in mid-1930 and reached its peak in mid-1932 where almost 32% of Australians were out of work. What caused the Great Depression? The ultimate cause of the Great Depression is still subject of debate by economists. Although the collapse of the New York Stock Exchange determined its timing, there were several factors involved. A fall in export prices and sales, a fall in overseas loans and lending, and leading to a reduction in government capital spending, and a fall in residential construction. And the GDP declined by 10% between 1929 and 1931. In this picture, there are many people going to the bank to withdraw their money so it isn't affected by the Great Depression. At the time, privately owned banks controlled Australia's monetary policy, and the country relied heavily on borrowing money from other countries to bring in new investment. When banks refused to extend overdrafts to Australia, the government began selling off gold reserves. The Great Depression's impact on Australian society was devastating. Without work and a steady income, many people lost their homes and were forced to live in makeshift dwellings with poor heat and sanitation, like this one. Working-class children constantly leaving school at 13 or 14 years old. Jobs being easier to find for young people, but work had little future career prospects, and many young workers were sacked by the time they turned 16, 18, or 21 years of age.
The Sydney Harbour Bridge supplied 1,400 jobs during the Great Depression and had a significant impact on Sydney's employment rates.